Welcome back to another episode of B4L.
We in the building.
You don't know what the acronym mean is Brothers for Life. And that is, a group of men came together in front of this camera as well as behind the camera, created one village, because it truly takes a village to, to survive these days. So hopefully after hearing us laugh together, learn from each other and show each other love, that you two will be one part of this. You two will want to be a part of this village. So hit that like and subscribe button, and come on and join this village. So, fellas, got a little something going on today, and I want y'all, I want everybody to speak their honest opinion, and I think it's a hell of an experience that we're about to embark on. And
we out of here in a few hours.
In just a couple of days, man. We
hours.
We along with many different family members, and just as one, we're about to embark on a journey to South Africa. So I want to go to each one of you and find out how you feel, what you feeling, what you're anticipating. Me myself, I'm truly excited. I'm highly excited. But I want to hear y'all take on things, or how what you feeling right now. What you feeling. Your raw, unedited, perception or
can I go first?
Idea. Yeah, man, for sure. Go ahead.
Please. Hey, man. I don't like that they gonna wait till fucking we get ready to go over there to have this Ebola outbreak.
Ooh,
I'm scared of that, bro.
That's a good one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I already have a good experience in California. He caught it. I ain't have a good experience.
Well, you caught
California and Vegas.
He caught
COVID-19.
No, he caught
coronavirus.
Yeah, he caught it started. He started.
But I don't want to say you brought it on yourself, but
I mean, that's a whole other story.
I was there.
What I'm saying is,
I did look at the camera.
Hey man,
I was there.
Catch it. Why is we
shout out there?
Why do they want to have the outbreak when we on the way over there, man? How y'all feel about that?
Good time.
That's in another part of Africa.
That's another country.
That's a whole other country.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's in the Congo. It's in by Uganda.
So you thinking that
1,500 miles away from you don't matter, bro.
Come on, man.
That's a long. And kill that mosquito that come over there by you. You see it?
Yeah. No, sir.
If he come back right, you better kill him.
Okay.
And we need pest control, by the way, man. Shout out to pest control.
Do it yourself, pest control.
We in the deep south down here in the A, so Treehouse, be exact. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Treehouse, by the way, man.
Yeah.
Treehouse of Atlanta, man, by the way, man. Got to throw that on there.
But I agree with you, man. Like you said, I was thinking the same thing. My mother-in-law called me.
Matter of seconds.
She was like, y'all going over there? And I'm like, well, it's the equivalent of being in Georgia and it being in Alaska or Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? So it's an 8-hour flight to get.
And it's not airborne.
Yeah. So
it's not like
I think we all right.
Or
like a good time in Vegas.
So what's your thoughts?
Like a good time in Vegas.
Do your research, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, but like, now the way you caught coronavirus, you can definitely catch Ebola.
Once again, like a good time in Vegas.
We're gonna end that out.
That's all I'm saying.
I had a good time.
So is that stitching? Or is
that's stitching like a Like playing role. God damn, that nigga said Gucci
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That man said Gucci man me to death. God damn.
That ain't no Tekashi 6ix9ine and Gucci.
I think it's down. I'm talking about that nigga Tekashi 6ix9ine. God damn.
Well, I need the book.
I'm
We
telling
gotta
you.
get one of them, man. We was trying to get one last season.
But that's what I thought about though. I didn't do no research.
concern.
I was just like,
you
I see
can't
how
catch it like you can catch it, but not like that.
Okay.
Not like from just in the air.
Okay.
But it's a reasonable concern though. So I feel you.
Definitely.
But
I'm definitely excited to go though. This is gonna be an experience like no other.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited like a motherfucker. It's about to be a dope experience. We're going to Africa. We're going to 2 countries in Africa for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing some shit that is gonna be lifetime. You're gonna remember this shit. I'm excited to see what the Mandela situation really was. See, do I feel anything? They say when you touch down at home, you're gonna feel it.
Right.
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
I've been to Africa once. I've been to Ghana, I ain't feel it. It ain't
You ain't
touching
feel
me.
it? It
No,
ain't
it ain't
touch you?
touching me.
Okay.
So we're gonna see if Johannesburg, Cape Town gonna touch me.
Right.
Might
I
be
feel
home. That's where I'm at.
What up, Jinx?
Yeah, man, it's emotional, culture-driven trip. If you look at all the other races here in the United States, they know where they come from. We're the only ones that were exiled, kidnapped.
Stolen. Yeah.
I don't want to say stolen because our own people gave it.
Sold.
Well, yeah. Sold.
I feel like we
All
were
of
already
the
here.
above.
Yeah.
We were here in the United States. And until y'all can show me the artifacts of a slave ship, I just personally don't believe in the whole
Took me
slave
from
passage.
Africa.
No?
Until anybody out here can show me artifacts from a slave ship, I don't believe in it. So I feel like we were here already. I feel like we made a voyage, but for us to survive 120 days on a boat with all those germs and feces and all the disease that we had to endure, I just can't see everybody surviving. But I feel like there was an exile, and I think that we need to get back to our culture. I think that's what we're missing right now. You talk about the crime rate. You talk about not knowing who we really are as a race. You talk about not knowing how to get along and have brotherhood. That's one of the reasons. You don't know who you are, what you come from. What are you holding each other accountable for? So if you don't know yourself, you don't know your purpose, there's no reason. You don't have a why. So I think this voyage or this trip that we're about to make will kind of give us some insight of who we are, what we come from. And then from there, we can start saying, damn, all right, cool. This is who we are as a culture. This is who we are as a people. So I think it's gonna be an emotional trip for me personally.
Sound like it. Sound like gonna be real emotional for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sound like it's gonna be one of them soul touching situations.
We don't really know who the fuck we are, man. We were told one thing,
That's true.
and we were fed something else.
Yeah, he definitely see what we told was a lie.
Yeah. If a motherfucker say I'm going back home, what the fuck is home?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Where's home?
Go back home.
So that's something to really think about. Like, where is home? So when you talk about why we are how we are, y'all motherfuckers took us. Yeah.
Right.
That's real shit.
They took us. We was here.
I think we were here to a capacity to where when I say we were here, like black people were the first people here on earth. That's proven. That's scientifically proven, right? But as far as like modern day, the slave trade, I think it took place but not to the capacity to what they're trying to make it. I think we were displaced. I think we did sell each other, but we were already here. So I think that, like, just say you in Africa right now, I'm in the United States. You couldn't make a phone call to me 500 years ago. At the same time, you know, we were in position and in places to where we allowed the Europeans to come in and say, all right, cool. You take this group of people because we already got them in shambles. Like, they're already prisoners. So y'all take this group of individuals, y'all take them over there and allow them to be a part of what it is y'all want to be part of. But we was already here. That's why we get along so good with the Indians. Why niggas be like, oh, I got Indian in my blood. But you probably actually do. You understand?
Yeah, Indian in my family.
Yeah, nigga made it. I got Indian. Yeah, we were here already. So I feel like a part of us did come from Africa for sure. But I feel like we were here. And the Europeans, when they came in, only thing they had on us was the guns.
That's how they did it with the guns.
Guns, bro. And religion.
Because I'm baffled. I can't wait to go because I want to put my eyes on the situation. How somewhere in South Africa where the white people are the minority, but they rule the country. The majority. That don't make no sense. Like how y'all pulled this off. And all the white people own land. Black people couldn't own land in their own country. Like I know how I can see how they did it here.
Right.
They was the majority. We was the minority. They had all the information. That's them people land. That's their history. I don't understand how that happened. So I want to see.
It's profitability.
Well,
Money.
hold that
Money.
thought. We won't let Weezy jump in here and tell you about your experience because I want to get back to that. That right there is a deeper conversation because I feel the same way. How is a population of 7%
Controlling 93%.
Manipulation,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
bro.
But I want to talk about your experience. I want you to give what you got before we get too deep. I want you to give your experience. Man,
Yeah,
you know
so what he was saying, just real quick. I think when most people say going back home, they might just be referencing it to the culture, African descent, as Black people descent from Africa,
right?
And so I think that's where that come from. And then the other thing was, I forgot what I was going to say. I had it on, but I was trying to wait my turn. But anyway, that's why I was chiming in when you got that, because you'll lose your train of thought.
Right.
But I had something else. But just moving on. But what it means for me is, it's just I'm just looking forward to just another great life experience. You know what I mean? Everybody don't get to do this type of stuff, so I'm looking forward to going over there and say to see what feeling it give me. Hopefully, it give me a feeling. I don't want to say similar to when I went to the African American Museum, but that was moving. So maybe this be similar to that. Just to see what it offers. You know what I mean? To just be well traveled, get different life lessons, educate yourself on different cultures or where, Black people come from and, everything, some of the history. So, and I just like doing stuff different. You know what I mean? We always, vacation come up, first thing we think about, let's go to the beach. You know what I mean? It's a lot of places in the world. So much other stuff to do to just go to the water and look at the ocean. We done seen the ocean 100 times. From all different type of angles.
Same saying.
Yeah, so you can branch out and do different stuff like cultural trips. It's okay. Yeah. And I'm glad we was able to come together and put this one together. And I'm ready to go and tackle it. So we can put the next one on the menu.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I'm last but not least, but 3626 Midway Road, you know what I'm saying, 2458 Lynn Iris Drive, and you know what I'm saying.
For y'all that don't let the Decatur shit.
You know what I'm saying, 1364 Cloverleaf. It's Decatur, man. We were talking to my wife, man. I was saying, you know what I'm saying, baby, like it don't many people that come from where we come from really get a chance to experience this. Mm-hmm. So I said, man, we come from that spot, so I was like, this is something to appreciate. So for me, it's an experience for that. And then two, it's just something, man, I always wanted to do in my life, in my mind, and I just never thought it feel good to never think you're going to do something and then be able to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Be able to touch it, be able to have it, be able to be there. So, it's an accomplishment, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the last one, but it's definitely one for me, you know what I'm saying?
To somebody like us, this is not a small feat. To somebody who's further along in life, that may be like, they may experience it so long ago, it's not a big deal. But to us, it's not a small feat. This is a big deal. We'll get to I still feel like when we 4-5 trips like this in, it's still gonna be not a small feat. Yeah. It's still gonna be something,
That's definitely a blessing.
One thing I know, man, it's more of us not being able to do it than people that be able to do it. Mm-hmm. That's from where we from. You know what I'm saying? So
they have a hard time traveling domestically, let alone going halfway on the other side of the world. I mean, you're talking about Earth as a planet.
Right.
You're actually going to see what the other side of this planet offers.
Exactly, man. So I think, man, it's a hell of an experience, and I'm glad to be able to do it with my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
B4L, you know what I'm saying? I'm super excited about doing it with my brothers and their family and their wives and their better halves or whatever the case may be. So yeah, man. But I think that's I think everybody's perspective on that. And the other part about it is I want to know, like, well, first of all, I want to let everybody know we're going to South Africa and we're going to Cape Town.
Johannesburg and Cape Town.
I mean, Johannesburg and Cape Town. I'm sorry. Johannesburg and Cape Town. Both from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? So which one would y'all say y'all looking the most to experience? Or is both of them on the same level for you?
No.
I mean, one of them is bigger than the other one for me. You know what I'm saying? But what about you, B?
I'm looking forward to Cape Town, man. It just seems like it's more things to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Outside of the knowledge part of it, just partying,
Yeah.
outings. You know what I'm saying?
Cape Town gonna be more of the fun, and so Johannesburg gonna be more of the cultural experience.
Exactly.
Not to say that we're not gonna have fun in Johannesburg.
Oh, we're gonna turn up in all of them. Yeah, we're gonna leave our mark.
They gonna know we came.
Yeah, no, we can't.
We gonna stimulate the economy.
They gonna remember us.
Per
I remember
usual,
when
per
the
usual,
11
per
Americans
usual.
came back in 2026.
I mean, it came crazy.
I'm looking forward to both of them, to be honest with you, because when we started really talking about this here, it was thrown out there, but to really accomplish this shit, I'm looking forward to both of them. But I think Johannesburg gonna be more impactful. Cape Town gonna be almost a relief. Like, man, we nigga went through all that shit that the people went through in Johannesburg, and now because we got up off our ass and made something shake in our life, we get to now come and do this part of the life too. Like, that's gonna be one part of it. That's gonna be the capper. Like, man, we get to celebrate. That's the blessing. Like, some people went through a lot of shit, and now you get to do this. You free. You literally free. That's what they more represent to me. Like, look at what they went through, and then go to this ocean and look at these beautiful views, and these beautiful homes, and with brothers, with people who we really fuck with, and recognize and realize, like, damn, we really free, and it's really anything is possible. That's what I look for. That's what it represents for me.
That was up. What was up?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of it, man. I can't really say one outweighs the other because I don't know what I'm in store for as far as geologically, but for the most part, man, yeah. Both.
That was up, man. I agree with that.
How you feel?
So,
Nah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I kind of already said. Like I said, I feel like Johannesburg gonna be more of the cultural side of it, and then, like you said, Cape Town gonna be more of a let your hair down. Like I said, not to say we're gonna have more fun than one or the other, but it's gonna be more so let your hair down. Some of the excursions are more.
More to the more what's going on today.
Yeah, more. You know what I mean, like what we used to, fun, type experiences versus the in Johannesburg. Most of the excursions are more cultural related. You know what I mean, like history, museum, that type of stuff. So we get to do 2 in 1. You know what I mean?
More like Johannesburg, like New York.
Yeah.
Cape Town.
Johannesburg is inland.
Miami.
Cape Town is along the ocean.
Yeah.
More Miami.
Cape Town,
Type.
like you said, views.
Y'all gonna eat the food?
Well, they got. I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Being that we of African descent.
you looking forward to the
Nigerian,
food?
You know,
That food?
when we eat the
man.
food and with the food, how will we take to the food? Like we probably, we supposed to be eating like that, like off the trees, off the land, and that's why I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of Caribbean food. I like a lot of the food already. I ain't had like the African, like the fufu and all that type of stuff.
Cause it's a difference.
Yeah, I just wonder if I could, if I'm gonna like it, if I'm gonna take to it. If my
Cause
body
that's
gonna
real.
be-
This
and my
is
body gonna be
Americanized
like, oh
over
my
here.
God,
This ain't-
You know what I mean?
Well, to get the taste of the good food for when we get to Cape Town for my birthday, we're gonna do a 14-course dinner. So you're gonna get to taste food from all around the world. I mean, from all around Africa.
Right.
All the different countries from Africa. 14 different. So you're gonna get to figure out if you like it or not. If you're about it or you're not.
Well, I'm bringing some Pepto-Bismol.
Bring your little
my Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Just in case.
My left,
You know what I'm saying?
What about tissue paper?
You know,
Outside of the food,
well,
what do y'all
man.
know?
They use leaves still.
What do y'all know about the continent
shit.
outside of just the food? What do y'all know currently, based on y'all research?
About what?
The continent of Africa.
I don't know nothing.
Oh, that's what I was
I'm gonna
gonna
learn it
say,
all
too.
over there.
Go.
Oh, well, you can know, huh?
I swear.
That's
brain
sad.
fog.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So what you saying? What do we know about the continent?
What
of
do you know
Africa?
about the continent currently? Like, what do you know?
We was there. That's what I was gonna say. We was there. You're right. Before they founded America, black people were in America.
Correct.
That is a fact. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to say when you about the last day. It just came back. Maybe like I said, it might be Hennessy.
No, this is Jared Talk. We get some Jared Talk. Shout out
Yeah,
Jared Talk.
but black people were here. You're right. They were here before America was founded. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, it could have went both ways.
You say that's a fact?
For sure. That is a fact.
Yeah, where them facts come from? I thought the white people wiped away all the history.
Yeah, they wiped away the history, but they also know the black people don't read.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a misconception.
It is, but you know.
Yeah, the whole misconception that black people don't.
No. Statistically,
I mean,
not all of us, but statistically, a lot of us don't.
If you want to hide something from black people, put it in the book.
We are educated.
Yeah, right.
We are very educated.
We done found out about that trick.
Yeah,
we do not read.
You think so? I don't know.
We don't read as much.
How can you say that though?
We don't read. Culturally, we don't read as much as
how though? How?
Last book
what
you read.
statistic says that? What statistic says that?
What's the last book you read?
It's been a while.
What's the last book you read?
The misappropriation of color people.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read probably was Water Treatment Operator.
I was just gonna say that was the last book I read. I swear to God.
Water Treatment
Water
Distribution.
treatment
Yeah. Right.
Encyclopedia that I hate.
No, that's just being real though.
So I mean, we're not a part of book clubs, not a part of higher education. We don't like to.
But we can't say we gotta have some statistics.
But I did read
Anybody
the
can
nice
say that, like
book,
As a whole, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But as far as everybody
Kama
else,
Sutra.
Hold on, let's hit Jinx point.
I know culturally we read. We have an education to articulate words and read a book. Do we choose to do that? Opposed to going to social media?
Now, I will
do we
say
choose
this
to
though.
entertain ourselves, or do we choose to educate ourselves?
I will agree with that.
No,
I will
but
agree
you can't
with
just
that.
say that's us. That
different
may be
eras.
that might be an error.
Now
That's black and white.
Social media is here. Before social media, people did other things.
Well, the reason I say I wouldn't say black
You
people
used to read the
don't
newspaper
read.
and everything.
That's what I was gonna say. People,
So
my
now it's
grandmother
just
read
different.
the newspaper every morning.
Yeah, every day.
You know what I'm saying? She would read the newspaper. My granddad, they read the newspaper. So no, I ain't gonna say they necessarily read a book other than the Bible. They probably read the Bible, which I tried. I started reading the Bible,
reading the newspaper and reading a book is two different things. At that time, them reading the newspaper was like them going to social media. They just reading what happened for that day. Reading a book is seeking information for education.
It's different. Sections in the newspaper.
Yeah.
No.
You
Yes,
got
it
the
is.
stock market section that they read. That could be educational.
You're reading what's going on now.
No.
Right.
You got all types of sections in the newspaper.
So you don't think that? So you believe that reading a book and reading a newspaper is the same?
No, what I'm saying is,
that's all I said.
I'm saying reading.
Reading reading.
People
no,
don't
he stated that just reading to read is different than reading
to learn.
for a purpose. You're just reading to read.
Yeah.
So
what about people that listen to books? Do that count?
that very much so come. I was gonna say I don't.
So that's the
That
same
book that I stated, I didn't read that. I didn't
It's not
turn
the same.
pages. That is the same.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's the same.
It ain't the same.
It's
No,
not
I
the
don't
same.
think it's the
I
same.
can tell you why I think it's the same.
If you really think about it,
it's not the same.
retaining the information.
It's the stuff. It's the same. It serves the
But that
same
don't help.
purpose.
That don't help your.
Your
Yeah,
vocabulary.
it don't help your.
It does help your vocabulary.
It'll help your vocabulary,
vernacular.
but it doesn't help
because
your
you can hear
reading.
it, but
Like,
you can't. You
yeah,
still
you can't spell it.
If you see it, you can't spell it, say it. Give me the definition
that's
of
not
it
the same.
because you heard it.
If you just because you look at it, don't mean you could read,
But you'll be
spell
able to
it.
be
But
like,
you gotta learn
I
what
know.
that word means, though.
That's how they teach.
Yeah.
Why I think that listening to the book is beneficial. That was the question, was right? Is that
I mean, you can learn from
No,
reading, listening to the book. No doubt about
We
that.
just talking.
all right? So, but listening to it because it serves so many more purposes. You get the information, you hear the way that it's articulated, so you gain a better articulation of words. So, any way you could get the information, you get the information, and we on the go so much, so it's more conducive to listen to a book while you. For me, example, I'm driving a truck all day.
Right.
I don't got time to flip no book. But I could listen to all.
But if you had to read a book and the word conducive came up, you wouldn't know what it was.
Say that again. No, say that again.
If you read a book, if you listen to it, you hear the word conducive, you know the definition by how they say it. But
That's
if
a
you
new
read a
form,
book
but-
and you see the word conducive, you may get stuck.
I don't have
Like,
TikTok, but I'm just saying that.
No,
know,
TikTok.
I have
I see what
audiobooks,
you're saying. I know what
but
you're saying. But
I
TikTok
have
and
to see
that,
the words
you're
and
going
read.
even worse. Though. Talk about TikTok.
No, I'm saying you said that you get the information. No matter you said
No,
something you
the
said that was
book
important.
is
No matter how you
specifically.
get the information, as long as you get the information.
No, the book is specifically designed for that one specific subject matter. TikTok giving you a 2-minute view on it. This man wrote this book for years. Probably took to gather all this information to read this, write
maybe
this
I
book.
got TikTok, but Google, I can go to whatever I want to go to.
But what's the
Social
point that
media.
you're making right now? That what? Reading is
Black
not fundamental?
No, I know that you can get the there's
Information.
different ways and different
Yeah,
areas that you get the information.
That
So
wasn't.
is it fundamentally sound to actually educate
It's
you
advanced.
and grow your mindset?
It
That's
depends on
what
who
it's
you
about.
is, man. Some people learn better by listening. Some people learn better by
Now you
reading.
asked the
that
question
shit.
about the book, right? You asked the question about the book. You said, what book I read last? Well, that book could be entertaining. It doesn't, it's my choice of what book I choose the one I want to read. You know what I'm saying? Like I got, like you said, the audio book. I got 3 or 4 books in my audio file. They ain't got nothing to do with education. It's all about gangster shit and just it's entertaining to me. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm chilling, I listen to the book and it's about, you know, the black mafia, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So it's a choice on what you choose to read that's going to educate you. But if it's really about just reading and expanding your vocabulary, then it don't matter what you read.
Exactly.
So it could be the newspaper.
That's a good question
So
because
it could
I
be
got the
encyclopedia.
2
Back in
Chainz
the
and the
day,
Rick
your
Ross
mama made
book,
you read the encyclopedia.
but I haven't
as
read them. But I
punishment.
listened to them.
Right.
As long as you retain the information and in your own way, be able to articulate it in an application. It's the application of the information.
Right.
You ever read a book and then took a test? They taking a test based upon the information you retain.
Yeah.
But really, it's about
Comprehension.
That's
man.
true. Now.
Niggas can't
That's
comprehend what they. Yeah, that's a
application
real thing.
Of that. When you need to, like, okay, I already know this is okay. Boom, I read this book. All right, cool. Let me just go ahead and do this.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
It's
Yeah.
all about your thought
can't
process. They
comprehend
they
that
want you to be able to have an educated thought based on your experience. A lot of experience can come from a book you read.
Yeah, but I got a thought too, or a question, but who to say just because they put it in a book,
It's real.
and it's right.
It's right.
It could be wrong, but they know we're not going to go research it because we ain't got enough time.
But we're going into the book thinking that we're educating ourselves, but we're educating ourselves with what they want us to know.
They go back to the thing I was telling you about. You hate to climb the ladder to success to find out it's on the wrong building.
So what do you
got
all the way up?
So what do you- so what do you do then?
I'm in the wrong
That leads
book.
to
I'm on the
another
wrong
question.
building.
So what do you do to stop gaining information?
I'm gonna go back down.
To
I'm
relate
gonna go
it-
to the right building, and I'm gonna do it again.
So that we
like
related
the
to
right
our
letter.
trip.
You got to read it and decipher what's the and
Yeah,
eat the meat and leave the
You
bone.
got to decipher.
Yeah, so
You got to decipher, but
So
it's all about life experience for real.
to relate it to where we going, and just as a question, you know what I'm saying? So it's relatable. Do Black Americans and African Americans misunderstand each other when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying, level of struggle?
I think they look at us as spoiled.
Yeah.
We the house niggas.
Yeah,
I think they look at it like that.
and look at it, we got it easy.
You got lucky.
Y'all got lucky. You the house nigga. You in the house.
But damn, how did we get lucky by losing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, man,
great
50 million
granddaddy
up, 50 million people.
a hand in us being tricked and being exiled.
And it can even go in deeper. It's like the Jamaicans. They don't like Americans because it's 2 sides. They feel like we weak because we went. And then I hear the other side, they say that the people that didn't make it wasn't as strong. Now, I'm just saying, you know, I didn't write the book. I'm just saying what I done heard.
Right.
I don't know where I got my information from, but over the years.
Probably
you know,
TikTok
book-
or something.
No, I don't have TikTok. It definitely came from, you know, another source. But yeah, so that could be, they can look at us like envy, like y'all was strong, y'all actually made it them 120 days. They just said we did. You know,
That shit
you know,
cold
believe in
blooded.
it. But
That's cold though, because like
It might have. You show me a ship, I believe in it.
I know it's cold that they even must putting that on us when we have nothing to do with none of that shit.
none of it, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We ain't go through none of that shit.
Mm-mm.
So
You getting the repercussion from your folks.
But how we get to live by being in America versus how they live, that's what they.
We spoiled.
Hey, look
Y'all
at-
house niggas, man. Y'all
Well, so
remember all that shit.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then
I
I
think
talking
about
about with
people.
the education, like we got opportunities to learn, to go to school settings and all this and that.
Yeah.
And then we I ain't gonna say we, but most of us, or a lot of people, they fuck over them, or they don't take advantage of those opportunities when they look at it like, man, if I could only, you know what I mean? Like,
I
if
could
my
be you
kids
for
to
a
get that
day,
type
boy.
of
And
education,
they do. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
When they have the opportunity, they definitely do.
You know, I get
We'll
mad
say
at people like Oprah, you know, who put this school over here in Africa instead of here, but she did it because she know those people, those girls was gonna take it serious and they was gonna get their education versus here. But I still feel like she should have had a school here first, you know what I mean? But that's her money, her show, you know what I mean? What she do her, but I'm just saying that in my opinion, like you go take your school way over here to Africa instead of trying to build something, you know, right here in America. But that was her way of feeling like she needed to give back. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it too. That like she wanted to do something for what she may consider home. You know what I mean?
But
Or
you think that she may have more information
definitely.
about was the decision that she made was the reason was would lead to the reason that she made that decision
I
versus what we know about the shit. Like
on
you
the
might,
outside looking in,
yeah.
she definitely had more information.
Because we
She probably
open-
get statistics like these motherfuckers don't take school serious. I'm not finna spend $1
yeah,
billion.
exactly. And I don't got time for a bunch of motherfuckers fighting all day in school. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm gonna take it over here where they finna.
They finna take full advantage of this shit.
graduation
I don't
rate.
make this money
Yeah,
make
They gonna
sense
lock all the way in.
Yeah.
because they don't got
They
no.
actually gonna
Can't
become
fault them.
doctors and
Exactly.
stuff like that. So
Can't fault them.
Yeah, I can't. You
most
can't.
African parents, that's what my brother like said, they automatically think like all their kids are gonna be doctors. That's the thing. Like that's the thing over in Africa. Like
Be a doctor.
the kids, yeah, you're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be a doctor. So that's like, you know, here we looking for the get rich. You know, most of in the black community, when you have a boy, you think, oh, he gonna play some sports or something like that. And that's only because we see a quick way to get to success or unimaginable
Right.
level of success.
Right.
You know what I mean? When stuff like that take a lot of time, you know, lawyers, you know, people want to be rich, but when you're young, you don't want to think like, I gotta wait till I'm 40 to be rich. You want to be rich, you know, when you're 20.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to be a lawyer, you got to go to school 8 years, and it just takes
That
a
shit
long
don't never
time.
stop.
It's a
Being
grind.
a lawyer
Yeah,
don't
it
never
really
stop,
don't.
bro. They coming
Yeah.
out with new
It's
laws
like
and
anything.
rules and shit
Continuous
every day,
education
regulations
all the time.
every
In
day.
professional
Mine,
sports,
she
it's
been in
still
that
a grind.
motherfucker for 36 years, boy.
You come in the league at 18, you gotta grind your way up.
Yeah, you got to
You gonna
grind.
get that real contract when you about 27, 28.
But it's without reading a book. See what I'm saying?
So it's really the same.
It's doing something you like. It's having fun.
Yeah, it's having fun. It's still a job.
Yeah.
It become a job
Oh, it's
once
a
you try to
job.
take it
You can
serious.
condition that body.
Yeah,
to
to
get
condition
to
that
get
body,
to that
and
level
be
of professionalism.
disciplined to eat. You know what I mean? What you're supposed to eat, and you know not to disturb
Practicing.
not to
And only to have an
Practicing.
agent take a lot of your money, and then you make half of what you that contract show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
show
That's what I be
that-
saying, man, when people be
$10
so
million
concerned
contract.
about and not concerned about, you see what I'm saying? You worried about going out there dribbling that ball because you just want to be a basketball player and you ain't got no education on when I get this money, what the hell I'm gonna do with it. And you get it's so easy for people to get taken advantage of.
First, let's get the money, and then figure out what to do. With it.
Mm-mm.
When you get the money, you ain't got to
Get
do
the money
nothing
and
with it. Right?
spend it.
That's the one thing I think black people.
No, it ain't
have
even about that. I'm saying
they don't
you're
understand.
able to be taken advantage of because that you didn't educate yourself on that part of your journey. Like when you should have been saying, I'm a basketball player, I need to train, but I also need to learn what the fuck managers do. I need to learn what
But your job is to learn how to play basketball.
I got that. That's fun for me. I can do that. That's nothing.
You're gonna be able to.
But that's
make
not.
money
But what
off
I'm
of it.
saying is that's nothing.
natural
That's
gift.
natural. That's now. I've been doing this shit since I was 7.
7, right?
So the run, that ain't nothing. To go shoot the
Once you
100
start
shots,
seeing
that
you
shit
gonna
ain't
go
nothing.
somewhere,
Yeah, you like now I need
Then
to.
you
Okay,
start to educate
I'm
yourself.
seeing that I'm in the top 10% of my region. Okay,
You need to
I
start
know
learning
I need to
something
start
different.
learning some more shit because this ain't nothing to me. I got this like clockwork. I get up, I go run 3 miles, shoot
I
100
done
jump
made
shots.
my mark on that.
That shit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Not
I need to know
also to that, but
sports management. Let me learn some of this too while I'm running. I can be listening to that.
basketball been around since the 70s or something, 60s, 70s. So people start getting that money. People start getting real money.
he
And
would know.
I was gonna go there, but I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna let him live.
Go ahead.
people start getting real money in the 90s,
like
2000s.
Yeah.
So the niggas was going broke. That was their first wave of people. if a person getting took advantage of in 2026 with all this information, all this history that's out there now, we got data now. Life produce data. So that's why you got them AI glasses and all that shit, because they want the data. If these niggas getting $100 million and they still letting somebody take advantage of them, that's what need to happen to them.
No, you can't say that.
Why? Well, the information there for you.
Your auntie, your mama, your dad, you not expecting these folks to do this. Ain't none of y'all never had 100 million. So you don't know that they gonna take
saw
advantage
100 niggas come along that had 100 million, and you saw what happened to them. Their story was documented. Pick up the fucking phone, read their story, learn, and then what happened to you?
I will say this: with data come misinformation.
Exactly.
So the more data you got,
some of that shit ain't gonna be right.
Misinformation that if let's say somebody, who lost some money that you know, who a big player, let's say Floyd Mayweather right now, you could see his story playing out in your face.
Right.
How you know, man, don't let nobody just have access to all your money like this.
True.
No,
But you may not go down his road. You may create a whole new road, but they end up in the same place.
That's what I'm saying. You like, I don't know what to do with $100 million. So I'm gonna go get a financial advisor.
I don't know what to do with it, but I do know what to do with to not give you access to it. Just like you know, you got $10,000 in your account right now. Who else got access to your $10,000 in your account?
Absolutely
no.
It ain't that. I got to bring in some people.
Exactly. You don't have to allow these people to touch your brain.
You do though.
No, you don't.
You can't. Listen, if you're trying to be the greatest, you cannot focus on this and that and that.
You're not focusing on this and that. You're just not allowing nobody to have your pull.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm making this money, just let the money come in.
Yes.
My only job is to make sure that I'm getting my paycheck.
Now, come on, that's not realistic.
But how long you
gonna be
from the gutter and you're not gonna
So what you think you need somebody to do with your money for you?
You need somebody to help
invest. First of all, now, you gotta realize that you're in the NFL, your time is small.
No.
You don't need nobody.
So you want your money to grow.
That's what a financial advisor is.
So you only got like
Hold on. We gotta have one conversation.
We thinking about people that's thinking about 20 years. They playing 20 years, 30 years, whatever.
No, back up.
We're thinking about people that's playing for 5 years. The average NFL contract or the average NFL life is like 5 years. So now I need somebody because I don't know. I'm not educated like that. So I don't know. I'm an athlete and I'm trying to be the best that I can be, right?
Because you don't want to pick up that book.
So now I have to rely on you to help me take these 5 years and stretch them out.
You don't have to rely on him. They got somebody for everything. They got trading house.
So in the midst of waking up in the morning, going to your first tryout, taking your daughter to school, spending time with your wife, doing this, doing that. You gotta do that. Your life full right now, bro. You got a child and your life full.
When your season is in, you make the money because you're on your job. You let the money come in. During the off season,
you got to spend it.
Your season never ends, though.
Bro, you got to spend it.
No, your season never ends.
Don't try to take 2 weeks to sit down with Jinx and say, "Hey, okay, I made $13 million this year. Okay, how much can I keep for myself? And then how much do you think I should have?
You been spending all that time. You
ain't got 13 million all the time.
You ain't got 13 million.
With the money at this time,
bro. When you talk to Jinx, you're not gonna have 13 million.
But 10 million. Watch the money while it's coming in, and he's spending it, and he telling me you should do this, you should do that. No, you gotta take control of your situation.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that's wrong.
I ain't doing that. This is what the money's doing for them 6 months.
No, the fuck it's not.
No,
that shit going down, but you gotta pay rent, light, water, gas, all spirit. No. Your mom, your auntie, your dad. But you talking about it's doing this? That shit is doing this.
You making that kind of money, it's growing.
No, but it go from you smoking a gram a day to now you smoking an ounce a day. It go from you drinking goddamn regular Hennessy to you drinking XO every day. Shit, bro. How many times you had the bankroll that motherfucker got hell on you? Now let's just be real.
Come on now,
man. Money go red. That kind of money. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Money is money. When you had a 50 or 60, that shit was life changing. When you had a dub. When you went from $20 in your pocket, they got them 4,000. That's just
from
$10
out, $20.
Man, all that sound good, but that's not reality, man. We talking about niggas with fucking $80, $90 million, dog. Bro, talking about niggas who house only cost, your house cost 10 because you making a mistake by going buy a $10 million house. You know that's a mistake.
But how many niggas you know right now that gonna get $10 million and go buy a $200,000 house?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Exactly.
Honestly.
We didn't say a $200,000 house.
Fine. We just shoot numbers out there. Honestly, bro. When
You gotta
they
use
say
realistic numbers.
Here's the question. Here's the question.
okay.
Country
Should
boy.
reparations still be a part of the conversation in 2020?
Not until we realize what to do with it.
Until we get us, it's gonna be a conversation.
Shit,
We behind. We started behind. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We started without it. They had a head start. So yes.
Until we get it, it ain't never over.
Conversation until we get it.
No, we ain't gonna be die. We don't get it.
I think we need it. I think it should be given, but I think you know what I'm saying. It should be given in increments. I don't think it should be given at one time.
Yeah,
I think
You
it
know
should
that
be over
shit.
time.
Reparations
So it
gonna be
leads
just
to
like
other generations.
reparations is gonna be just like the PPP loan, man.
You
We
ain't
want
lying.
that shit so bad. When we get it, we gonna fuck it off.
Fuck it off. That's why I say in increments.
We want it
so
just
that
because
affects
it's JP
several
Wentworth.
generations.
It's our money and we want
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Like if you born in Alaska, you get
all
a
it
piece
is,
of the oil. You get an oil check. If you born in Alaska, you get the oil check for the for the rest of your life. You get something. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I think reparations should be like that. It should be given to you in increments, so it affects generation after generation. And at some point, one of the generations may figure out, okay, let's do this with it, let's do that with it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put this shit together and get some shit.
Let's put this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
You spend your money differently if you know, like I got
I personally don't think
$10,000 coming every month, regardless.
You spending 4-5 every month.
in America. Y'all really think reparations is
to
necessary
prepare
right now?
yourself.
In America,
Right now, in 2026,
because I
all
don't
this
think
information y'all have,
I don't think the American dream is.
as interconnected as we are.
Bro, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you
No, I
something.
think so. Yeah.
We are
Man, what
so
you think?
far
Y'all
behind the
really
eight ball.
think that we need
Listen.
reparations?
No, we
Ain't
don't
about
need it, but
whether
we
we
want
need it.
it. We want it.
Yeah,
It's
everybody
ours. I
know.
want it. It's mine. I want it. I don't even know if I
Some
need it or
people
not.
need it. Some people
I
don't
need
need
it.
it.
It's mine. I want it.
They like saying,
Shit.
Floyd Mayweather was worth $200 million. They offered him 25 more. You can say some may say he didn't need it, but he probably said, "Shit, I'll take the extra 25."
I ain't saying
I
I
like
want to
my
take
money
it,
back.
but I'm not finna sit here and fight or vote for it.
Shit.
No, I'm gonna vote for it.
So if you know,
If they put it in
somebody told you right now,
Yes.
you got an unclaimed
Hey, I'm
$1 million,
gonna vote.
but
Yes.
you got to go through the rigmarole to get it. You ain't gonna fuck with it.
An unclaimed $1 million that I got to do what for?
You got to go through rigmarole, whatever it be. You got to not drink. You can't lift no weights. Whatever the stipulations be to get this $1 million, you gonna say, I mean, I don't really need that shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it depends on what the
saying,
stipulations they're putting on it.
Not have you go
Not
through
nothing
no
that's gonna be
rituals or no
understand
shit
the
like that.
law.
But I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is
not
this, bro.
like that. I'm saying.
Man, we
Are
all
we really
wanted
fighting
in
for
on the
something we
PPP loan. Everybody wanted in on it because they looked at it as free money. I don't know who got it, who didn't get it, but everybody wanted
It
in
ain't
on
free because they want it.
Everybody started giving out money, and folks was like,
They
"Shit,
asking
if I
for it
wanted
back
some of
now.
that
You know what I'm
money."
saying?
But why
yeah.
can't
Everybody,
we? Why
even
can't
the
we?
Los Angeles Lakers wanted
Why
in
can't
on
we
it.
take that same energy and we create our own reparations?
Come on, man.
Nigga want that free money. Nigga want that free money.
The $10 million
$1 company, boy. We short, man.
That's true,
We
though.
short,
That's
man. We short. We making billions for years. We short now, boy.
Yeah.
We
What
short.
I'm saying is, though,
I can't make payroll.
as far as that conversation, I don't believe in it, bro. Me personally, because I feel like we take the same energy, put in our own reparations, and we'll be cool.
We ain't putting no energy in it, though. I don't think we put no energy in it.
Nah, here if you want money, yes.
The energy is you,
Yeah, I want my
you
money.
voting for it. The
It's
energy
just a
is you having a conversation about it. We all know it's like fuck unicorns. It's not gonna happen.
But I don't feel like it's much energy to go to the poll and say yes. Because that's what
That's what I'm saying.
That's not a whole lot of energy.
If they put it on the
That's what I'm
ballot,
saying.
I'm going to vote for
Yeah.
other
You
shit
gotta-
that don't
you gotta
concern
fight.
me. I'm
Yes,
definitely
exactly.
voting for this.
I'm going for some other
Now,
shit
that
that
shit that we
none of
vote
it.
for,
Right.
let's be
exactly.
real. A lot of that shit we vote for, that shit to have.
So to go to the ballot and
But we
say
gonna
yes,
vote for it anyway.
I feel like I can put that.
So I'm definitely gonna go and check.
Whether
my
it
box
affects me or
I'm
not, or
like,
I get it or not, you know what I'm saying? That's another
I tell
story.
you one thing, that'd be
To
one
go say
good way to
yes,
get
yeah,
niggas
like
to the
that.
poll for sure.
Yeah.
Reparation, me in there.
Yeah, they going.
If it
I ain't gonna be at work
if it
today,
gets
I gotta
to
go
the
vote.
Ballot, it was a
Shit,
lot
niggas
of
went to the poll just
energy.
to put another black man.
Focus
in there.
on
You know
that
they going
subject.
to the poll to put some money in their
There
pocket.
was a lot of people saying, "I know, let's
That's
come
true.
together. We really need to talk about this."
That's
I
true.
don't never think we're gonna have that conversation. So, be your own reparation.
Definitely.
That's my message.
That's
You definitely better do your own reparation.
Get your own money.
Speaking of being on reparation, so the other thing we were talking about with the, of course we're going to Africa, saying that why do we need it as much?
Need what?
The reparations, as far as like you saying, like we're going to Africa. Like Africa, a lot of Africans are here, and a lot of them are more successful.
Right.
Like why are they?
That's a good question. How they come over here and get so successful?
Why are they more successful? Or the Koreans or the Chinese or the Japanese, all the different nationalities, why do they come to America and be more successful than us? And we've been here. More to some, we've been here much longer than that.
I know. I can tell you part of the reason why. It ain't just because of us. It's because the laws is wrote that way. They designed to keep us down. It's a plan to keep you down. That's the black person down. That's the goal. That's why it's.
That contradicts what he's saying.
What he's saying? I ain't say what he said.
I say it contradicts. Exactly.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't agree with that. I want my money too. If you owe me,
you owe me.
No, I'm saying,
he said, "Give me, baby."
All the information we have now, we should be able to do more for ourselves.
That's true.
You saying the opposite?
No. I'm not saying opposite. Two things could be true at the same time.
True indeed.
He said what he said, and I said yes. But the government intentionally designed the laws the way. That's why they're coming back now, trying to do it again with the redistricting. Right? Yeah. Because they designing the law. We just talking. Them people making shit happen, and we gonna have to abide by them rules.
They come down here.
Or they gonna lock your motherfucking ass up and put you back in slavery.
They come down here with a plan, or come over here with a plan, and they execute that motherfucker. They don't have the distractions that we have.
Focus.
You see what I'm saying?
They don't have a roadblock.
They don't got. The
roadblock is our government
to stop them. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I will say. I believe the same way they come over here and get big, I believe we can go over there and do the same thing.
Oh no.
I believe so.
They're not gonna let you.
I believe so. That shit old, bro. That shit old.
Y'all been following
that shit old. I believe we can go to
we went to Thailand.
Motherfucking Thailand right now and be big.
If
we go over there with a plan. Yeah. Don't go over that bullshit on fuck the hoes and all that shit. We go over there, hey man, we gonna put our money together. We gonna buy this building. We gonna renovate that motherfucker. We gonna rent out. If we go over there with a plan like that, man, I don't see why. What do you mean they not gonna let us?
They want to live a better life. Yeah. Thailand and other places.
Right.
But they want to live a better life. But I don't know if they're building their life there.
They went there with that life.
Yeah, they going there with their life.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they doing.
They already got resources.
The Latinos is not
a better life with their resources.
Bro, that's what they doing. They come over and get that money and send it over there.
And you know the culture guy. I know
but
y'all still following.
You saying
he's actually doing better there than he would be
start
here.
From the ground up. Get it out money go further and build it up.
That's what they doing. They coming over here.
But the reason
chicken wings. Them niggas love chicken wings. But I'm gonna get me a chicken wing spot. I'm gonna go over and get me a gas station.
All these girls they got their own hair stores, not salon. Why we not selling hair? Why all the hair places are
I'm saying, bro, niggas ain't got no plans. We ain't got no plan.
You know why though?
And we only know what we know as far as our education.
People are gonna respect you for what they know you for. And black people are not known for selling hair. They're not people. There you go. So that's what they're gonna respect us for. They don't expect us to sell hair.
You know why?
Expect us to
feel nigga.
It's
a big field nigga, big strong nigga.
She had
that nigga run fast.
My uncle's wife, you know what I mean? Well, ex-wife, because she passed away, but she was one of the first black women. I ain't gonna say one of the first, but I knew.
What does mean?
She was no, I was just making a point. She had a hair store. This was in the early to mid 90s. She opened up a hair store. Mm-hmm. Well, the store didn't survive. Maybe she was before her time. Mm-hmm. Maybe it would have worked. If she, now we support black a little more. We at least tend to give you a chance. And then if your customer service not right, your price is not right, or whatever, we'll go other places. But we'll try to shop black if we can. Right. But needless to say, her store didn't make it. And all of these other hair stores, Chinese hair stores, they just blew up. Well, why didn't her store make it? Because they didn't respect her for selling hair. They didn't want to shop. She was a black woman.
What you know about hair?
Yeah, they want to go to Chinese thing. But I'm going to tell you what I think it could have been. And I don't know this for a fact. Like I said, I was too young. It could have been pricing. Because black people, sometimes we do get greedy or we want what we deserve as far as our profit line. We require much more than a lot of those people. Like, they don't require.
We ain't got no 299
together. They don't care about the beans. They don't care about the
exactly. That's what I was just saying.
They bottom line could be much more lower.
Folk coming playing.
You know
And
what
they
I'm
sticking
saying?
to it.
Well, I will say this too. Now, you know,
She done had the same connects.
she done had. That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I mean?
She didn't have the same connection because you know the Asian folks when they come over, they not buying from here.
Yeah, they buying from
Now,
the club.
usually if you're a black-owned store, you buying from here, unless you smart enough or able to go out of the country and then go pay. You know, like you say, like you did. You went to China and you know whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
But
but
anybody
most
could
of
do
the
that
time,
though.
you're buying wholesale here and you're paying taxes. They don't pay taxes for so long. And then when they do have to start paying taxes, they sell that shit to their
like a
cousins.
That's a
Yeah.
systematic
You know what I'm saying?
design right
Yeah,
there. That's
they
the
sell it to
government.
cousin, even
No
though it's
taxes.
the same store. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different reasons why our prices are different. You know what I'm saying? Because we paying more. So our profit margins, yeah, it may be the same profit margins that they getting, but they're getting more because they buying it for less. You see what I'm saying? So we like, to make a profit, I got to sell it for this because I'm buying it for this. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I think sometimes. And then, yeah, true.
Why can't we get in those rooms?
With the
I've been
out
asking
of
that question
the
forever.
with
boy.
the connects.
We done made it
Yeah,
bad on
Asians don't fuck with us.
ourselves. I was just gonna say that we done made it bad.
Yeah, they
not
don't look like us.
even that, bro. Not
They
even
don't
they
look
don't
like
look
us.
like
have
us.
the connects that look like them.
No, it's not necessarily
They
that. Though,
already got
guess
the
what?
nucleus. All right, cool.
That's
you need
true.
this, you go over here.
Yeah.
You need this, you go to. Man, you go to New York, New Jersey.
No,
Shit is
bro.
something,
You go down Buford Highway.
You got
We
the
made it
police
bad on
police.
ourselves.
It's like that. No, not the loop, but Buford Highway. Just Buford Highway.
Certain part of New Jersey, white police.
Pleasant Hill.
Pleasant Hill, you got one thing.
Yeah,
A
you right.
community.
Other
It's
side,
all
you
segregated.
right. Oriental.
No, you
But we
right.
made it bad on
Everything is
ourselves, bro.
connected.
We made it bad on ourselves, I believe. We don't do good business. I hate to say it like that. And I'm saying as a whole, I'm not, getting with the statistics or specifically saying a group of people don't do that. But as a whole, they just like, black people don't do good business, bro.
I think in Atlanta we do. I think in this city we do. I think in this city we do. I think in the United States, no.
As a whole, black people don't do good business. I don't know.
I think money
I
is
can't see
more
it.
powerful. I think black people sometimes take for granted or they underestimate the power of money sometimes, and so we take advantage of each other. You know what I mean, in situations, and I think that
Adds to it.
it adds to it, and it makes it harder to, you know what I mean, support black or continuously support black people. They take it back with the thing. Go to a restaurant, went to your shit. They charge you. The tip is automatic, 20%. They come with the machine. They give you the thing. They don't give you your receipt. They give you the thing, your bill, and they do this. And they got already up on the screen 18, 20, 22%. Why the fuck are you asking me? And I already got 20% added on, but you don't know that because it's in the handheld. So unless you willing to be like me, I don't give a fuck. Like, no, I'm not gonna be embarrassed sitting across from nobody. You know,
I need to print out.
Got it. You don't want to ask how much the tip is.
You want to read that
So now you
Gratuity in there, mama.
Now,
On
you
top of that.
look at your card or whatever. You realize, or you get your receipt. You
I done
realize
tipped
you
this bitch
paid
$140.
a tip 2
40%.
times.
Yeah, 40%.
You know what I mean? Because you're in the heat of the moment. Y'all drinking the music on. You get your time.
You ain't paying no attention. You just typing.
20% already in there, but they asking you again. That's them taking advantage.
Yeah.
And so people get mad. Now it's like, man, I don't want to go to these places. You see what I'm saying? Parking. You want me to come to your establishment, you want me to pay $25, $30 to park outside. You want me to pay a couple of more dollars to get in your establishment.
For
to
men,
spend my money.
listen, bro, for men, it's
But then
$100 to go anywhere.
If we go
To come
some of these
outside, it's
white bars,
$100.
you walk right in there and they charge you $8 for a drink. We charge you $22 for a drink of tequila. We
don't do good business,
and
bro.
don't say we. I said we as black people, we taking advantage, bro. There's a lot we can talk about with this. We go all day.
Well, I say,
we got one episode, so
we'll definitely touch on this on another episode because this is a deep conversation and I like it. But I'm looking forward to our journey. We're gonna try to. I want to try to film episode while we there. So y'all with that?
Y'all with them? Y'all gonna bring them with us?
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think
gonna
that'll
bring
be
them down
fun.
for
And that'll
us.
show people like, yo, we real, we ain't just in front of the camera talking
Show
shit.
y'all how rich
They
these
talking
niggas
about
really is.
some, yeah,
Show y'all how rich these niggas
I'm
really
gonna
is
I'm
on
gonna
this.
tell you again.
It probably not be a good
36,
idea to bring them camera
Midway
then.
Road.
Yeah, they might leave that shit here.
Oh, he like
yeah.
a big ass hoe.
I'm not rich.
I did.
Yeah, but the camera
I-
gonna say
I
something
am.
different.
But I am associated
say
with some
something
some really good, well connected.
I'm
So that
rich.
boy with the food,
Now the little boy
For
at
high
the
school.
farm, nigga was fixing the
boy
money.
ain't got called up and knocked them all.
They
Huh?
knocked them off at the after party.
I'm rich.
Man, black people get on my nerves.
Hey
I'm
man,
trying
we're
to
gonna
tell
talk
you.
about that, man. We're gonna talk
Trying
about
to tell you.
that for sure.
So no, we're not rich. We put this shit on railway.
Yeah, big time.
But we're gonna try to see y'all from Johannesburg and Cape Town. We're gonna film an episode at one of the two, and we're gonna send it to y'all, man. And hey, hit that like and subscribe button, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Comment.
Please comment so we can
That's the main
interact.
thing. We want to
For sure.
all that. Definitely comment so we can interact.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to talk to the people.
Go read.
See y'all.
Yeah,
man.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a